Welcome to this dead husk of a channel. I'm Naanless, and I'll be verbally assaulting you for the next 14 minutes. But first, a quick recap. The party saved and recruited an insane witch. They met and killed a high-ranking crusader known as Holrun. Bagunga spoke to a literal god and then found a shiny dagger. Sela reunited with Jana and her beer crew. And finally, Pogger's genius scientist Nenio joined the party. Alright, now that that's over, we can get into the real meat and potatoes. After a very long expedition into the city square, the party are tired and exhausted, so they take a well-deserved nap at Tavern HQ. The demons are attacking. The party gear up and head on towards the onslaught. Nenio creates a pit of doom at the main entrance, causing thousands to be stuck in a hole forever. Until they're not. Bagunga and Sela hold the front line as more and more just keep flooding in.
I don't like you.
No glory without risk.
Woljif defends the archers on the rampart until he is overrun and knocked out on the main staircase.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Distract them from me. It's tea. Cover me, all right?
The party is weak and battered. The final light of hope is trampled when a fucking minotaur comes bashing through the back door.
You won't survive me.
The party somehow managed to survive and beat back the demon invasion. Thanks to them, the casualties were minimal-ish. All survivors reconvene at Tavern HQ, where Erebeth congratulates everyone. Morale is high and everyone is celebrating the victory. Erebeth wants to take advantage of the demon's failures. She wants to strike at the Grey Garrison before the enemy can regroup. A very cool and pog idea, Erebeth. Anyway, the party go help a rich noble, whose mansion is currently under attack. As the party enter the Arendelle mansion, they see a bunch of nobles, partying, when suddenly, the thing that's been going on everywhere happens, but here.
Out of my way.
Into the fray. Drown in the holy light.
Luckily enough, one of the bards helping during the fight is one of the followers of Desna that the party was tasked to find. Her name is Aranka, and she, very kindly, gives the party the locations to all of her missing comrades. But that's not important. What's really important is that she spills the tea. I'm sorry. She says that the owner of this mansion is weird, dare I say, cringe, and that she always feels like she's being watched. She then leaves and returns to the Temple of Desna. Darendelle, owner of the Arendelle mansion, is standing literally 2 feet away.
What are you waiting for, my squamous squire? My ephemeral but highly diverting acquaintance.
Turns out, he had no idea the demons were attacking Canabrius. He was just here the whole time, vibing. He then says that he's bored, and he wishes to join the party. He's hot. And rich. So, and Darendelle joins the party, dooming Nenio to be a level 3 sideline character. Forever. The party leave their mansion behind and continue on their adventure. They go around rescuing the remaining followers of Desna, and together they return to their temple. To thank them, the followers play a song that's meant to heal and rejuvenate the party. But instead of being cute and wholesome, it rips Bagunga's soul out of his body, and he is sent to a different dimension. It's a strange, lush plain full of trees and vines, stuck in a strange, new reality. Bagunga immediately climbs the tallest tree and swings from its vine. That's when he notices weird new people with strange, animalistic physical properties. They're Azada, a race of Celestials native to Elysium. They ask Bagunga what it is he truly wants. He answers that he wants to return to help fight off the invasion. They seem to like this answer, and they give Bagunga a memory and send him back home. Upon returning, Bagunga shares his vision with the rest of the group. The followers of Desna bust a nut, and the party continues on with their adventure. The gang finally decide it's time to pay a visit to the famed storyteller, so they head towards the Blackwing Library. They're greeted by 3 crusaders burning traitors at the stake. Business as usual. But something seems off about this bunch. Their sigils aren't up to code and their eyes are shifty. Out of pure instinct and chaotic vibes, Bagunga pretends to be a high-ranking member of the cult of Baphomet. The 3 imposters get confused and fall back into rank. Bagunga puts on his best Sire Ramsay impression and orders them to stop the fire. Once they're done, Bagunga orders them to stockpile the Grey Garrison with explosives, proving that whatever being is influencing Bagunga's decisions is some sort of genius or high-level tactician. Once they're gone, a strange elf comes out of the fire. Strange because elves aren't supposed to get old, and this one's a fucking geezer. He also seems to be completely unscathed by the fire. Turns out the guy that matches the exact description that the party was given is the storyteller. He thanks the party for rescuing him and he wishes to speak to them, but in a safer area. So the party move the conversation to their recently resecured Tavern HQ. Once they're safe, the storyteller says that he has a peculiar power. He can see the past of things he touches.
Hear, feel, think.
He also says that he had called the word stone cringe because when he touched it, he saw a flaw in its initial design. Bagunga then hands him the ancient dagger that he had found in the city square. As soon as he touches it, both him and Bagunga share a vision of an unknown creature trying to seize power. So it kills its own mommy. So it kills its own mother. They also see a vision of the future that insinuates that this dagger could either destroy or cleanse the stone. Which is weird, because the storyteller had never seen a vision of the future before. It's probably just because Bagunga is cute, quirky, and unique. With this new information, the party feel they're finally ready to take back the Grey Garrison, and in doing so, save Canabrius. So the party gear up and go in, swords a-blazing. The party slaughter demons on the upper levels, as Irbeth's party is seen wiping demons on the lower levels, like some sort of biological Roomba. During the raid, the party sees Staunton talking to Demon Dami Mommy Minago. She seems to actually be reaching to him, and maybe rekindling the old love they once had. Aww. But also they TP away, together. Further ahead, the party find a library, filled to the brim with explosives. Having caused trillions in property damage, the party move on deeper. Once again, they see Staunton, talking to the provocative Boviday.
Staunton, light of my life, you know I have always loved you.
You lying filth!
They talk about love, but they are really talking about a terrible disaster, like an earthquake, or a hurricane, or a shipwreck.
Perhaps there is another kind of love. But in my experience of love, if it doesn't feel like you've been through a shipwreck, then it's not worthy of the name.
We'll never be parted again. Let's go. Come.
But Bagunga reminds him that there is still good in this world. Like the party. Bagunga proceeds to roast Minago and slash her across the face with his cool rock sword. Out of sheer embarrassment and humiliation, she runs up to the roof. The party give chase, but no one's on the roof. So they just kinda walk up to the wardstone.
That was easy.
Upon touching the wardstone, Bagunga gets sent into another vision. He sees light and red angels in a constant battle. It seems these angels' eternal duty was to protect mortals, so they shoved their souls in this stone like some sort of battery. But every time something happens to the stone, the angels inside feel incredible physical pain. The red ones can't handle the torture anymore, so they fight and debate the light ones who still hold on to their eternal charge. Bagunga thinks of his cool magic pocket knife, and he's met with a choice. Either destroy the stone and mercy kill every angel in there, or just leave it alone. But Baganga had Kirby sucked an Aeon's soul, so he's met with a third choice. If he hits just the right spot, he could destroy the stone and return every soul within back to heaven, and all will return to their rightful plane, as it should be. So, Baganga does that, and the stone shatters.
Whoa, what the?
What are you doing here? How? I see. Tricks from your pathetic goddess.
Minago is surprised when she sees the entire party randomly appear behind her. Turns out, Iomide had cloaked the party, so they could fuck with the Wardstone without the demons noticing. Minago, completely baffled and confused, gets ready to beat the shit out of the party, once again. But, luckily, touching the stone had given Baganga some sort of mystical power, and by extension, the rest of his party.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Endure this! Omronda Gratio!
Right before the final blow, Staunton shows up and admits his love to the tantalizing goat.
Minago! To me!
Staunton, my darling, I knew you'd come back for me.
If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body first.
He came to me on his own, of his own free will, because he still loves me.
Yes, I'm here of my own free will.
A tale as old as time.
With them gone, the gang can finally focus on what the fuck just happened. It seems Baganga has unlocked some sort of mythic power, some sort of mythic path, if you will. And this power has slightly spread to his companions, turning them into stuff of legend. It also gives him a new skill tree. The gang returned to Tavern HQ, victorious. Parties and beer all around. Everyone is celebrating the fact that Canabris is finally, relatively, safe.
People deserve to celebrate, and he deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendhaf. What you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
It's simply unforgivable.
But, some annoying woman keeps trying to butt into the close group of friends' conversation. So annoying. What? Excuse me? That's the queen? Oh. But that conversation will have to wait till next episode. Fuck you. But please, like, sub, and enjoy this heaven-sent outro that was made specifically for you.